Why do we still play Minecraft after so many years? A question that came up to me recently, and to answer I'll analyze what I consider the three pillars of a game: immersion, difficulty, and gameplay. Sup y'all, I'm Hack and Minecraft has been a fever since its release, but not that type of game that just go extremely hyped for a moment and then disappear because everybody lost interest in it. This game is so special that it keeps growing even more as time passes, and I know for a fact that every time we choose to play it again, it's not only for the purpose of nostalgia. Minecraft is different. We always go back to the game to make fascinating buildings, survive, beat the game, or just chill with a couple friends. But what makes such a simple game made out of blocks so catching that we keep replaying it after so many years? Well, that's what I'll try to understand this video. Environment is probably the most important feature to create immersive experience in a video game, going from big things like the scenario, the music, the population, to the minute detail of a grass responding to a wind blow. But Minecraft goes completely to the opposite side of the road. Like the world doesn't really stand for realistic traits, everything are just blocks, it does not put efforts into little details, the world is basically empty. And even so, we feel completely immersed into the Minecraft world. And why? Well, I have a word to describe it: solitude. Now you see that it's not loneliness, it's solitude. Cause solitude is when you feel good being alone. It is the station where you can totally have a self-reflection about life, about all the things that are currently filling up your mind with exhausting thoughts, and to not end up doing things that you don't want to do, you take the little moment alone with yourself. And that's what the whole world of Minecraft is about. For some it may seem like an empty world that has no fun to be in without the presence of someone, but for others like me, it's the perfect place to run away from society and have a peaceful moment where you don't need to be careful about what you're gonna do, how you're supposed to act, what others are gonna think of you, of your creations, or of your behaviors. It's like living that big fantasy where you're the only human in the world, and I think that everybody had a thought at least once in life. Also, the Minecraft world don't rely on amazing graphics to be immersive. Like the biomes are completely simple, with each one of them made out of little amount of block types. And you know, most part of the times the blocks are dirt, a different type of wood, and stones. But even so, that seems limited to create a whole different biome. Minecraft does it perfectly, and all of us know how to distinguish each one from another by some little changes at the scenario. For example, we have the plants biome, known for the little amount of trees and a flower field most part of the time. Now if you put a lot of trees in it, you have the forest, and by adding shallow water surface to the whole place, you get a swamp. And like before they started adding some new blocks and some different biomes to the game, with only that little amount of block types, they still managed to create different biomes by basically keeping the same blocks but changing the height of the trees, the mountain, the wood type, or the amount of water. And also something that completely changes the game is the day-night cycle, where at night the whole brightful place full of peaceful feelings becomes a horrific nightmare where monsters are found anywhere, make you have to build a house to keep yourself safe from the creatures. And I think that no other survival game makes the use of torches so necessary than in Minecraft, because here the torch is not only a tool to illuminate your way, but also scare the monsters away. Now talking about monsters, the next thing that comes to mind are the caves, where the vast open world becomes small and dark with monsters everywhere scaring the shit out of you. And I'm completely sure that no matter how strong you are in the game, the idea of having to face the caves all by yourself still makes you shiver every time. And the Minecraft caves are not the type of place you can just ignore it, cause just like the title says by itself, the game is based on mining. So if you wanna get stronger, you're gonna have to face it at some point. And for me that's just incredible, cause the game teaches us how to face our fears if you wanna get stronger. Now once again, all the change of scenario occur by simply changing all the dirt blocks to stone blocks, tightening the best world you were before into a dark place where you can come across with any monster at any time, or worse, ended up falling on lava, which is a completely necessary element for the whole experience, because only lava can create a unique block of the game, the obsidian. And you see that by these elements, the game keeps immersing you even more, because like, obsidians are made to create the nether portal, but to get it, you're gonna have to go even deeper into the cave to find diamonds. And once you finally make your way to the nether, the whole peaceful place you were before changes into this desperate dimension where the source of light is not your friend anymore, but the thing you want to avoid the most. And the green color that was giving you some kind of hope before, now became a red that warns about how dangerous the place is. And when you finally finish everything possible in the game, you get to the end, that is the end. I don't know, it's just disappointing, I guess. Also, nowadays, Minecraft has been increasing the things we can find in the ocean, which was always a problem that I had, cause back then the ocean in Minecraft never had something special. And since I'm one of those people who loves aquatic stages in video games, that was a big turn off to me. But we cannot blame the game for it, even because most part of the time we are on land. Next, we have another part of the immersion, the sound. In Minecraft, the sound also describes the whole solitude experience, where most part of the times you are only gonna hear to your footstep, the blocks you break, the sounds of the mob, and oh yeah, the big from the village. And I don't know if you all play the game with music. I personally play without it, but recently I chose to play with the music on, and oh man, just incredible, because the soundtrack in Minecraft is something different from anything ever made in a game. It reflects the whole feeling of emptiness, solitude, and peace all at once. And with all of that being said, I get to the conclusion that Minecraft world managed to achieve that whole immersive experience in the environment with two simple features, sound and color. Now obviously, only the scenario is not enough to captivate the player to keep playing the game, even because if it was just for the environment, the game will only be a sandbox experience. And for a video game, we definitely need something more, like a challenge. But before we talking about it, why don't you like this video and subscribe to the channel? Now I think that Minecraft has one of the most balanced difficulty in a game, because while the game is not extremely hard at the point where you punch the expensive keyboards of yours just to regret afterwards, it is not so easy that makes you feel like playing a Lego game. It's right at the perfect point. For example, a problem that I see in every survival game is that annoying thirst and hunger bar that keeps decreasing, make you have to be constantly looking for food and water source. And I know that that's pretty much expected in a survival game, but it's a feature that sometimes ends up scaring new players or making the old ones not want to replay the game. Now obviously we cannot talk about difficulty if we don't talk about enemies, and I think Minecraft enemies have a unique aspect where they manage to be simple but challenging. Like, you cannot play the game completely brainless, otherwise a creeper may sneak up on you and destroy a part of the building you spent hours in. And for some reason the enemies in Minecraft don't give the same feeling of being repetitive, even though you've already saw the zombie more than 1,000 times, you know. Now another thing that is part of the difficulty in a game is punishment, because there is no use for enemies if you don't suffer from dying. And as much as simple as Minecraft can be, when it comes to punishment, the game can really be cruel, because here every time you die you drop all of your items, and if you don't recover them you lose it forever. Now I cannot tell you how many times I raged at the game because I was exploring a cave and a wave of baby zombies comes to fuck me up, or the times you fell on lava and lost all of your items instantly. And these are the difficulty elements of Minecraft. Like I said, not too hard or easy. It's a perfectly balanced experience for whoever play the games with intentions of just beating it. But now we got to the most important thing in Minecraft, that I think is what makes all of us keep reopening this game after so many years. Minecraft gameplay is probably the most amazing thing created by someone, because while it keeps those simple commands in movements and combats, building is the key for the replayability and success of this title. I mean, there may never be another game that represents freedom like Minecraft does. Here freedom sounds even surreal, like the fact that everything you see is destroyable, giving you the position of a true god, makes you feel incredibly powerful, and sometimes we even forget about this. But Minecraft has achieved the point that a lot of games try to achieve, and we can see a lot of developers talking about putting destroyable scenarios into their games, when in reality the only thing you can destroy is a wall. While in Minecraft absolutely everything is destroyable, and besides the power of destruction, you also have the power of creation, where you can build anything anywhere you want. Playing Minecraft is like playing with Lego, but with limitless resources, where the only thing that is going to stop you is your own imagination. And that's exactly what this game is so popular among kids, because when we are kids, we are at the peak of our imagination. We want to destroy and create every time, but that is never possible unless you're like rich as fuck, man. And when a kid see the whole possibility in a game, obviously is gonna be fascinated with it. And even adults can still be amazed with Minecraft, because it gives us freedom, and that's the most desired thing among adults, freedom. And that, alongside a vast immersive world and a perfectly balanced difficulty, make this game replayable as many times as we want. Now we can't also forget the other two things that makes Minecraft even more replayable. First is the co-op. because I think most of the people choose to play the game again because a friend invited in those wish that always come back from 6 to 6 months, even though the playthrough sometimes only lasts like 3 hours. And the second thing is mods, because the fact that Minecraft is extremely simple and moddable creates innumerable possibilities through modifications where people basically create an entire whole game inside Minecraft. Now we can all agree that Minecraft will be an eternal game, that I think even the future schools will mention the game in their books, and those who says that don't like this game either never play it or don't have enough creativity to deal with such an amazing experience that we will always replay again and again. Now comment your thoughts about Minecraft and why you still play it, and I recommend you to watch this video right here where I talk about the concept of a good co-op game. Thank you for watching, and until Sunday.